What happens when the revolution you fought for turns into a prison of your own making? In House of Sky and Breath, the explosive second installment of Sarah J. Maas's Crescent City series, the stakes are raised from personal survival to global upheaval. This is not merely a fantasy novel, it is a gritty political thriller wrapped in the trappings of magic, mythology, and modern urban life. If you loved the world-building of House of Earth and Blood, but crave deeper character introspection, complex moral dilemmas, and a plot that moves with the speed of a heartbeat, this audiobook is an absolute necessity. Prepare to return to Midgard, where the lines between hero and villain are blurred, and every choice carries the weight of worlds. The story picks up 1 year after the cataclysmic events of the first book. Bryce, Quinlan, and Hunt Athalar are trying to navigate their new reality as leaders of the Asteri's resistance, known as the Horns. But freedom comes with a price. The Asteri, the angelic overlords who have ruled Midgard for millennia, have tightened their grip, implementing draconian laws that strip Fae, shifters, and humans of their rights. Bryce and Hunt find themselves trapped in a gilded cage, forced to play politics while secretly plotting a rebellion that could destroy them all. The tension is palpable, not just from external threats, but from the strain on their relationship as they struggle to balance love, duty, and trauma. Maas masterfully expands the scope of the narrative, introducing new characters who challenge our perceptions of loyalty and justice. Enter Rune Dananen, the Prince of the Winter Fae, whose arrogance masks a deep-seated fear of his own power. And then there is Declan Emmett, a shifter grappling with identity and belonging in a world that despises his kind. These new perspectives add layers of complexity to the political landscape, showing how the Asteri's oppression affects different factions in unique and devastating ways. The audiobook narration shines here, giving each character a distinct voice that highlights their internal conflicts and external pressures. But the heart of House of Sky and Breath lies in its exploration of systemic oppression and the cost of activism. Bryce is no longer just a party girl looking for fun. She is a reluctant revolutionary, burdened by the expectations of her people and the guilt of those she couldn't save. Hunt, meanwhile, struggles with his identity as a former slave of the Asteri, fighting to reclaim his humanity while battling the darkness within. Their journey is not linear. It is messy, painful, and deeply human. The story asks difficult questions. How far are you willing to go for freedom? Can you trust those who hold power, even if they claim to be on your side? And what does it mean to be a hero in a world that refuses to see you as one? The plot is driven by a series of high-stakes missions and political maneuvers that keep listeners on the edge of their seats. From underground rallies to secret meetings with enemy factions, every scene builds toward a climax that is both shocking and inevitable. Maas weaves in threads of ancient mythology, revealing more about the origins of the Asteri and the true nature of magic in Midgard. These revelations recontextualize the entire series, adding depth to the lore and setting the stage for the final confrontation in the third book. The emotional resonance of the story is amplified by the audiobook format. The narrator captures the subtle shifts in tone, from the quiet intimacy of Bryce and Hunt's moments together to the roaring anger of a crowd demanding justice. You will feel the frustration of bureaucracy, the thrill of clandestine operations, and the heartbreak of betrayal. It is an immersive experience that makes you feel like part of the resistance. By the time you reach the end, you will be breathless, eager for the conclusion of the trilogy. House of Sky and Breath is a testament to Maas's ability to blend action, emotion, and social commentary into a cohesive and compelling narrative. It is a story about finding light in the darkest places, about the power of community, and about the resilience of the human spirit. So plug in your headphones, join the rebellion, and prepare for a ride that will leave you changed. This is not just a story, it is a movement.